I'd like to thank at this moment our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, the Olentangy High School AV Squad. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Olentangy AV Squad.
They're great.
Love you. Okay, now Virginia, you're up first. So go ahead. So what's happening is Not So Hollywood Squares. Some of our favorite friends, who are really not so Hollywood celebrities, have submitted questions for Virginia and I to answer. We've not seen these questions. They can be. Ma'am, would you like me to bring the microphone over, or you're not loud enough, bitch? Brian, you're clapping and I'm reading you. Stop clapping for my read, girl. Because your voice is so loud you can't hear me on the fucking microphone, bitch.
We read Frasier, girl. You're just easy now.
Girl, she got it. What was so important that you had to talk over me? I'm just wondering. I heard that part.
Hey, we would rather you thank them for buying us a fucking drink. They paid to see us.
Oh, you paid for them to see us. Well, thank you. Shut the fuck up. Welcome to the show.
Anything can happen here at the G Woman Show, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, you can talk. Just, man, you guys are a megaphone. Were you a cheerleader? Training, hunting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Not So Hollywood Squares, aka the Mansfield Squares, ladies and gentlemen. We have 6 fabulous special guests behind these numbers. We truly don't know who they are. This is our first time running this, so bear with us. And I guess I'm the first.
Yeah, you're picking your number first.
Okay, I'm going to choose number 5.
Number 5.
Girl, we're at the Olentangy High School. Takes a moment.
Have you ever fooled around with one of your drag children? If so, who?
That's plenty of smiles. That's plenty of smiles, my beautiful baby. Virginia, have you fooled around with any of your drag children? And if so, who?
I have to think back, girl. I got a lot.
I know one.
Now, girl, I've had sex with all the backup dancers. Let me think.
I haven't.
Have I fooled around with one of my drag daughters?
Can I whisper near your ear?
Yes, totally. Oh, fuck. You won't know her because it was a long time ago. It was, what's her drag name?
Christiane West. She was French.
She was French, girl. And trust me, girl, she knew French, bitches. That was Todd Donahue, a.k.a. Christiane West, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's the only one, I think. I mean, I've made out with Nina multiple times.
I'm a sure thing.
That's it. Yeah, all right, Nina, it's your turn. Sis.
I picked number 4. I want number 4. I want number 4.
Horror is a horror.
Nina West, I'm sorry. Hey, this is Anissa Love Star Stage and Screen at Church at Ashton.
And you can plug in.
Yes. This question is for Nina West. Listen, you conquered everything in Columbus, Ohio. Congratulations on your award. When are you moving to Florida? You're there every other day. Let's get you a cast position there. You be a kid of the kingdom, a very tall kid of the kingdom. So when are you moving to Florida?
So the question posed to you tonight. When are you moving? I know. I expect more shade from Anissa.
I know. I was waiting for it.
All right, so when are you moving to Florida?
Never. I love it down there. I mean, I love it for one reason, as I think we all know. Patrick Zipper. I love it because of Disney, and I explained that the last time we did the 2 Women Show. I kind of told you why I love it, but I couldn't live down there. A, because it is kind of my dating pool because I like older men.
Hot Springs!
Palm Springs.
Girl, why'd you look at me when you said that? She said, I like older men.
Yes.
But no, I couldn't do Florida. I couldn't do it.
Florida's America's trash can.
It's what?
Humid.
America's trash.
It's just so hot. I could do it in the months of December through January.
Grove City is America's trash can. Not Florida. Girl, Straight Town Road at noon, America's trash can.
She brought that back to a status she wrote earlier today. Now, sis, I think, you know, I want, in this little break, I want to take a moment, you know, since it's just the two of us, I want to maybe ask you about your drag career, because we never really get to talk. Really
kind of an interview, ladies.
So you've been doing drag now for 21 years. 21 years. As old as the gentleman in the front row. Congratulations. Oh, look at all these kids. What has been the greatest highlight of your career in these last 21 years?
That is true.
Well, in 21 years, let's see, I've inherited an incredible gambling problem, an incredible drinking problem. I've gotten married. I will tell you truly, it has been watching my drag children flourish. Listen, I know that sounds cheesy, but it's really true. You couldn't want more for the people that you consider your best friends in your family, and it's really incredible to watch the West family flourish. My daughter just won an award this past 2 weeks ago for being the most charitable person in the HRC. That is incredibly humbling to watch, because I've been able to be a part of their careers for so long, to see Candy grow, and to see Selena and Freesia grow. Freesia's my drag granddaughter, but to see them and Chutney and all of the entertainers, and Staley, who was just in one of my shows, this past show, to see new people come in and to hone their craft is truly remarkable, especially when I was in their position years ago, when I was first starting out. But to watch Nina flourish and watch everyone flourish, that's been the highlight of my career.
Okay, so people, I mean, you have done all of these incredible things in your career. I mean, and it's really difficult, guys. Like, you found someone who loves you for 100% of who you are.
God help him. God help him.
I said a prayer for him before the show.
I know him earlier.
But what really, in all of this, what's been the most difficult thing that you've faced in these 21 years? Like, what's been the greatest hurdle for you?
Much easier to answer than what's been the best. So I've had a couple really bad things happen. Obviously, I tore my ACL on stage, which was awful.
Yeah, I was trying to break my leg, guys. It's cool.
That was awful, but not near as awful as so many things have happened. So we're going to get real serious here for a second.
Yeah.
So about 15 years ago, I was part of the Mary Ann Brandt cast, and when we kind of separated ways, we had a lot of drama, not from the two of us, but from people around us. And I really went through hell. I remember going to Vermont with my then boyfriend at the time, Pretty Poo Nasty, who's taking care of my dogs tonight. When I went to Vermont with him, and we were going to Florida afterwards, and I remember scheduling a trip in between so I could come home and host a charity show for Columbus Splash, which was a swim team. And I remember some of them got really drunk, and I was just doing what a drag queen does. You know, they wanted me to have them stripped down to their swimsuits. So I did that, and halfway through that, everybody got really angry at me because I had them stripping. And I was like, well, you asked me to do this. So whatever, long story short, I come home a week later, and Nina and I had a show at Havana, the old Havana video. And Nina really had just kind of started her career. She was just kind of starting really to blossom. And she was looking at me really odd, and I was like, what's going on, sis?
And of course, I still really don't speak up a lot with Virginia. I really don't, because you intimidate me still. But
I don't know why.
Even back then, I was like, Candy can tell you that. Candy can tell you that. But like, back then, I was like, oh look, I've got something to tell her. I'll tell her. And I tried to pass it off on everybody else, and everyone else was like, nope. So they're like, hey, you, new drag kid, you gotta tell your mom this.
So Nina brings me over a copy of it was the Outlook at the time. And there was an article written about me for doing this show and having people who were recovering alcoholics strip and get drunk. Now, A, I didn't know they were recovering alcoholics. And also B, I didn't make them strip. I was asked to do that. So there was this article written about me. And at the time there was like all this back drama between myself and Marianne Brand, not between us, but between what the community was doing for us, or to us. And the article said, "We would like to apologize to the Columbus community and to our friends and family for Virginia West, who brought this really unconventional drag show to town." I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? Like, it's a drag show. It's already unconventional, people.
And it's not like you brought it to town. You
No, girl, I am the top bitch. So I was like, huh. All right, I came home, I worked for free. I drove from Vermont to Columbus to Florida when I could have flown for like $68 round trip back in 2001. And so this article says that, we apologize to our friends and family. Virginia West is really unconventional, and we're embarrassed by what she did. And at the very end, the worst thing they could say, they said, "Some people are a Bet and some people are a Barbara." I guess we're a Marianne, not a Virginia. So it was really awful because it had driven this wedge between myself and Marianne, who were really close friends still at the time, and we weren't letting drag drama come between us, but the community was kind of doing that to us. So that was probably the lowest of my career. But then, you go through these ebbs and tides where you go really high and you go really low. But what's been really difficult as of late is, I just turned 40 this year. A lot of makeup. And I think, oh, thank you so much, thank you. I look like a 40-year-old dude, let's be honest. Or a 50-year-old New Jersey woman. So, I think one of the new things that I'm facing, when you turn 40, I know it's just a number, because I will tell you this, sexism is alive and well in the gay community. And along with many other things, racism and transphobia, and there's a lot in the gay community. But when you become a person of a certain age in the gay community, it is really difficult. So as of late, I've heard things like, oh girl, Virginia, she's old girl, she's washed up, she's tired, all of that. Like, you hear a lot of that, and you see it truly because back when I started, you didn't have Facebook to read stuff about yourself.
Yeah.
Now you gotta read everything about yourself on Facebook. So I think that's my new hurdle, is like trying to get past people thinking I'm old or I'm tired, because let me tell you bitches, I've got 20 more years.
It should be an 80-year-old drag queen. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage.
You know what? So for my haters, I promise you this, it's only just begun. I will continue to sell out shows, bitches. So, for those of you who didn't think I could do it, I've heard it for years. This is for them.